Live from NEWS12 New Jersey studio in Edison, it's Jersey's Talking with Lee Leonard. Tonight, Lee welcomes sports columnist Mike Vaccaro. From the 5th Annual Urban Fairy Tale Festival, director Dennis Dannell Jr. and actress Tammy Jones. Plus, New Jersey filmmaker Steve Herold. Welcome home, New Jersey.
Well, so far this week we have talked about Funky Winkerbean and Fuddy Mears, a cartoon character and a play. So I guess I'm not too surprised that my next guest, Stephen Herold, is here to talk about his short film, which I will pronounce H.R. Pukenshette. And there are other ways to pronounce it.
Other ways.
Yeah, other ways to pronounce it, but I think you folks get the idea.
I'm just now getting into translating it in every language, and you think it sounds bad in English.
Oh, no, I don't want to know how it sounds. In what other language are you translating it into?
Nah, I was just kidding. I don't have those kind of skills.
No, you really should, though.
Yeah, well, I'm too busy because, being this is a news channel, you've been talking about this whole Rutgers coaching situation. The real news is that I am the new coach at Rutgers.
At Rutgers?
Yes.
Well, why are you wearing an LA Rams hat?
Well, because that was the FUMO job.
That was you were the coach of the Rams last year.
I am the new coach at Rutgers.
Okay, tell me about this is a short film. We've talked to several people on the program about short films as being a springboard into getting into the business.
Yeah, that's the whole point of them. I mean, yes, for me it was like I was itching to do something. I was tired of just, I write feature scripts, and but being that I came from film school, you get to that point where it's, you can only write so long, you're just sitting in a room. So I was anxious to go out and shoot.
Let this boy out,
I was anxious to shoot something again. It had been, a number of years since I had shot anything, and yes, of course, you're using it as a calling card, hoping it'll get springboard you into the business. But
now tell me a little bit about. And this is a guy who loses his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is trying to drink himself to death.
Yeah, we can all relate to that.
We can all relate to that. But now, where does
and we can all relate to
Mr. Pukenshette come in?
Well, he decides to drink himself to death. In the course of this process, he is not too good at holding his liquor. And up on the table, he produces
I think it's called a protein spill.
Protein spill. And out of that comes his guardian angel, HR, who shows him why life is worth living. They go out for a day of fun in the sun, pranks and hijinks.
Now, do people look a little bit askance at the fact that this guy's walking around with a piece of vomit?
Nah, because that's the world we create, that it's all right that he's walking around with HR, you know what I mean?
Is there
any... I mean, that's sort of the style I was going for as well, so,
I'm having a little fun with you.
Okay.
However, are you a New Jersey guy?
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey.
And you shot the film?
We shot it in down Asbury, Manasquan.
Now, where do you go with that? Do you take it to festivals?
Yeah. We finished editing in December of 2000. We played in December. We've actually had a pretty good run. I mean, people who've been in the festival circuit, they know it's tough to get into some of these festivals. And we've screened at least once every month so far. We won Best Film up near San Francisco. We played out during the Sundance Festival at a couple of the alternative festivals, Boston, Austin, just 2-3 weeks ago. And
has it engendered any interest that will take you the next step?
Well, that's the festival route is the first thing you want to hit, obviously, to try to get, because people who go to these festivals, the buzz starts, and people hear about it. After that, I sent it out to various producers in California who do this sort of humor. I'm not going to go to Mike Nichols with H.R. Pukenshette, you know what I mean? But I go to people who do Adam Sandler type films, the Farrelly Brothers. And I go to them hoping that they'll see something there and go, I wonder if this guy's got any good ideas for features.
Or if this could be stretched out into...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even I don't think I want to see an hour and a half of this guy.
It's a one-joke movie, you think? Or a short-joke movie? On the other hand, they used to show shorts at the movies.
Yeah.
You never see them anymore.
Nah.
And I thought that, and some of them were really wonderful, and they still give out Academy Awards for short films. Where the hell are they shown? Except festivals.
Really.
That's it.
I mean, the cable outlets are cable outlets. You know,
like E! and the Comedy Channel, stuff like that.
Yeah, like Independent Film Channel, Sundance. They show shorts. HBO every now and then when they got 10 minutes to fill. I mean, me personally, I mean, I'd rather go to the movies instead of seeing 8 minutes of trailers. I'd rather see 1 or 2 short films. I mean, you know, some of them, I saw some stuff at some of these festivals. It's great, you know. And I mean, there's shorts out there that are 2 minutes long that are great, you know.
One of the greatest short films I ever saw in my life was a short subject when they were still showing them at New York theaters on the East Side, maybe 20, 25 years ago. It was all credits. You know how a movie starts with credits?
Yeah.
Well, these credits just kept on. I mean, everybody got a credit. And it was about 6 minutes long, and by the time it was over, everybody was falling out of their chairs laughing.
Good idea. I got to write that down.
Write that one down. Maybe it's time that could be done again. Yeah. What was your background as a writer? I mean, what got you started?
Well, I mean, my generation of filmmakers, I mean, every one of them will tell you Star Wars was the first time they sat in a theater and went, wow, what is this? And I mean, I have to, you know, say that. But I mean, me personally, it was really the comedians. I remember when, you know, in the late 70s when I don't know how I found out about Saturday Night Live, but somehow I did. I had older cousins, maybe that's where I heard. But I used to, you know, spend, you know, every Saturday night struggling, you know, I'm like 10 or something, trying to stay up.
Past your bedtime.
Yeah, I mean, and the problem with that is here's a 10-year-old trying to stay up till 11:30 on Saturday night, and at 11 comes the news. So you can imagine I'd get to 11, I'm 10 years old, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm going to watch Belushi, I'm going to watch Chevy, you know, I'm going to watch Dan Aykroyd. And all of a sudden the news hits, and, you know, a 10-year-old can't get through in a half hour of the news. But
so you take a nap.
Yeah, and then you wake up and it's, you know, 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
Saturday Night Live is long gone.
Well, next week maybe, you know.
What's next, Steve?
Well,
you got anything you're working on now?
Yeah, I'm working next month. We're going to start shooting a new series of short films and more shorts. I mean, still promoting the HR thing, but we're going to start shooting some short films based on the laziest superhero in the world, and that's the next project. And you know, we'll see what happens with that. Same thing.
I like that. The laziest superhero. I really like that a lot. I would like to see some of those. Joint Films is the name of your company, and there is a website if you folks are interested in short films and short film makers, although he's a fairly tall guy. You can get in touch with him at the website, which is www.jointfilms.com. Isn't that original? Wonderful, Steve.
I am totally original.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for coming by.
Thank
Great
you.
luck with that and with lazy superhero. I like that idea. We're going to take a little break. I'll be back to wrap things up and tell you who will be on our show to kick off the next week.